guys, it's Gilliandivine, and today I have a story for you guys that happened, I want to say like a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, more like a year and a half ago, and the title of this story is my mom and I got into a fight with a couple in a parking lot, and usually like stuff like that is a little clickbaity, but that's literally what happened. So it was September of 2015, and my family and I were going to Disney World in about 2 weeks, I think. And my dad is like really big on taking pictures when we go on vacation, like a lot of people are, I guess. But my dad's like really into it. And my mom decided she needed to get her hair cut before she went on vacation so she would look good in all these pictures that my dad was going to be taking. My mom and I have a Sunday routine where we go out on Sundays and we go shopping at our like local like strip mall that has like Target and like a bunch of other like stores and chains. And in this chain there's also a makeup and like hair salon place that she at the time was going to get her hair done at. Something I should mention about this strip mall, and if you ask like any of the locals around where I live about this like strip mall's parking lot, the parking lot is like terribly designed, and there's always like chance accidents or like people just like they forget how to drive in parking lots around where I live, maybe around the country, I don't know, around the world, but this parking lot is just not set up the best in the world. So my mom was driving and she was about to go into like the section of the parking lot that this hair salon and makeup place is, and my mom's a very good driver, and I was sitting in the passenger seat kind of like trying to pay attention because I didn't have my license at the time and I was going to get like for my license in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something, like right after we got back from Disney. So I was just trying to like take notes and be a good driver, essentially. So I'm like sitting in the passenger seat. She's about to turn in. She's being very cautious, as she always is. And all of a sudden, this dickhead, fucking douchebag, just like cuts her off and goes into the parking lot. Not only does he cut her off and go into the parking lot in front of us, which we totally had the right of way, he like has the audacity to like honk his horn at my mother. And my mom's just like, but he did the wrong thing. Why is he honking at me? And we thought that was going to be the end of it. And obviously, that wouldn't be the end of it. Because if that was the end of it, I wouldn't be making this story time. Like I said, we thought that was going to be the end of that. But it wasn't, because they were ending up like going to the same store as us. And they parked like behind us, but like across the way. And they get out of the car, and they, like, stand there, and they're just waiting. It's a guy and a girl, they're obviously a couple, and they're just, like, standing there waiting for my mom and I to get out of the car. So, this guy yells at my mom that she needs to learn how to drive better. My mom's like, actually, I do know how to drive, but you're a fucking dickhead for cutting us off and then having the nerve to honk at us. And, like, this guy's, like, I don't want to be a dick, but this guy's, like, a fucking meathead. Like, you can tell he, like, goes to the gym every day, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you can tell this guy like is one of those guys that thinks he's like superior to people because he does that every day. So I'm just kind of like, fucking cunt. All the time that him and like my mom are like having a screaming match in the middle of this fucking parking lot, his like trophy wife, and you could tell that she was like one of those kind of people. Again, I don't want to hate on anyone, but you could just like tell that she was like a stuck-up bitch. She's just, like, staring at me like, I dare you to fucking say something. So I'm, like, staring back at her like, fucking say something, cunt. I don't remember what, like, provoked this woman, fucking Chihuahua trophy wife, to say this to my mom, but she calls my mom ugly. She calls my mother ugly. My mom's not fucking ugly. My mom's, like, 5'8", she's like 130 pounds, she's like skinny, she's fit, she looks good, she has like nice curly long brown hair, she's good, she's a good looking woman. I love my mom to death. She's gorgeous. And I look like my father. So I start going off on this little bitch. I don't remember what she was wearing, but I knew it was like, just like, I didn't like it. So I was like, your clothes are fucking whack, you're fucking crazy. Like, I started going off on this woman, this like 35-year-old fucking woman and her like 40-year-old husband or whatever. I don't know how old they were. That's just like an estimate, but they didn't look good, in my opinion. At some point, I guess Meathead is like, I'm over this, and he just calls us both crazy. And my mom and I are both like, damn fucking right, do you want to fuck with us? And, because like I said, my mom and I are fucking crazy, but like, it just got to us. So my mom is over it at this point too, and she just like starts walking towards the store, which is fine because she had to be there for her hair appointment, which was in like 5 minutes. They start following us and they're still like yelling, so I kind of like just flip them off, like just behind my back. And the woman like says, maybe you should teach your daughter how to respect someone. My mom's like, maybe you should take some lessons as well because you're being a fucking bitch for no fucking reason. Like, you cut us off, why are you yelling at us? We go in the store. I don't know what happens to them. I guess they went to like look at makeup or something for her, which she needed. Not to be a cunt, but she needed more. My mom goes like back to the back section where you like get your hair done and stuff, and she's like talking to like our hairdresser about like this crazy experience that has just happened. And I see them like in the mirror that my mom's sitting in front of. I see them like walk past and I see them like glare at us, and I'm just like, okay. I just basically like turn around and I'm like, yo, can you go somewhere? Like, this is over. Like, you have no business like fucking with us anymore. Can you like just mind your own business? I guess they left the store after that. They like paid and they left. But my mom like starts freaking out and she's like, can you go check on my car to see if they like did anything to my car? Because they knew what car we were in, obviously. And she was just like really nervous about it, I guess. And yeah, so I went out and I checked the car. There were like 3 like, they keyed the fucking car. They keyed the fucking car. So, and they were gone. So my mom to this day has like 3 like 4-inch scratches on her car from these crazy assholes. I don't know what kind of like fucked up person you have to be to like, you're the bad person here in this situation. You're the bad driver. You're just, I need a drink of, like, you're the bad person in this situation. You need to calm down. Why'd you key my mom's fucking car? We never like, the scratches are still there. They're still there to this day. It's just like, you're a cunt, basically. You're just a cunt. But yeah, so that is the story of how my mom and I got into a fight with a grown-ass fucking couple in a parking lot, and then they keyed her car. Just, that's it. That's completely the end of the story. My mom never told, like, my dad what happened, so he, like, questioned, like, why she had these scratches on her car, and she was just like, oh, somebody opened their door and it hit my car. He never really questioned it, and it never got fixed, so. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm gonna try and do, like, a weekly thing. I know I missed last week, kind of, because I was being lazy. I've had this story planned out. I have it written down right here. This is my setup. This is where I'll be filming, most likely, unless I, like, do a daily vlog kind of thing, where I'm in the car with my friends doing hooligan shit. I'm gonna end this video here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!